Hello student, last time we already considered the problem on Bohr atomic model, means problem related to the radius of Bohr orbit, problem related to the energy of the Bohr orbit, again problems related to kinetic energy, potential energy, total energy, frequency of revolution, velocity of revolution, all these. Today we are going to see the problem on Bohr formula and energy level diagram. First problem, first member of Balmer series of hydrogen atom has wavelength 6563 angstrom unit. Calculate the wavelength of the second member. First, read the problem carefully and decide what is given and what is to be found out. In this problem, the first member of Balmer series wavelength is given and we want to find out the wavelength of the second member. In energy level, air is actually air is given, wavelength of the first member is given, we call it as a lambda 1 and that value is 6563 angstrom unit. And calculate the wavelength of second member, we call it as a lambda 2. Find out this value, lambda 2. We know the Bohr formula. Bohr formula 1 upon lambda is equal to R in bracket 1 upon P square minus 1 upon N square. This is Bohr formula. In this formula, R Rydberg constant, that is constant value, P is the inner orbit and N is the outer orbit. For Balmer series, inner orbit P is equal to 2. And for first member of Balmer series, the value of N is equal to 3. For first member, N is equal to 2. And for second member, N is equal to 3. This is actually the situation. By using this formula, 1 upon lambda 1 is equal to R in bracket 1 upon P square. For first member, here is the value of P is equal to 2. P square means 1 upon 4 minus N is equal to 3. N square means here is 9. That must be equal to R in bracket. Here is 9 minus 4. Here is 9 multiplied by 4. Here is 36. Means 9 minus here is 5R divided by 36. Here is 1 upon lambda 1 is equal to this. Therefore, lambda 1 is equal to 36 divided by 5R. Call this equation first. For second member, N is equal to 3. Sorry, here is N is equal to 3 and here is N is equal to 4. Sorry. For second member, 1 upon lambda 2 is equal to, here is R in bracket. it is 1 upon 4 minus n is equal to 4 means 1 upon 16. That must be equal to, it is 4 minus 1. It is 4 minus 1 divided by 16 and here is multiple r. That must be equal to, here is 4 minus 1, here is 3r divided by 16. Therefore, lambda 2 is equal to 16 divided by 3r. Call this equation second. We get this equation. For first member, wavelength is equal to this. For second member, wavelength is equal to this. And we want to find the wavelength lambda 2, means divide equation second by first. Therefore, lambda 2 divided by lambda 1 is equal to, what is the value of lambda 2? 16 divided by 3r multiplied by, what is the value of lambda 1? It is 5r divided by 36. That must be equal to, here is r gets cancelled. 16 multiplied by 5, that is 18, and here is 108. 18 divided by 108. This is actually the value. How will you find out lambda 2? Lambda 2 must be equal to 80 divided by 108 multiplied by lambda 1. That must be equal to 80. Here is 108 multiplied by lambda 1. Lambda 1 is given. What is this value? 6563 extra minute. Again, you remember that such type of calculation can be found out by using the logarithmic table or by using the calculator. And by using calculator, the value comes out to be 4861. It is 0.5 extra minute. This is actually the answer. Lambda 2 is equal to this, the wavelength of the second member. This is final answer. This is the solution for the first problem. Remember this. The next second problem. Calculate the shortest wavelength of Balmer series. Given r is equal to, what is given? The value of Rydberg constant is given 1.079 multiplied by 10 raised to 7 per meter. This is given. Calculate the shortest wavelength of Balmer series. For each and every series, such type of problem asks, find out the longest wavelength, or that is actually the shortest wavelength. Whenever there is a transition takes place, here is orbit first, orbit second, orbit third, and in this way the number of orbits, here is n is equal to infinity. And for Balmer series point of view, here is the p is equal to 2, means inner orbit is n is equal to 2. And from the next orbit, transition takes place. And the last transition is from n is equal to infinity. You remember that when the question asks calculate the shortest wavelength of Balmer series, at that time value of n that can be taken infinity. Means longest transition. Longest transition means energy difference is large and E is equal to h mu, means frequency is high, ultimately wavelength is small, and that is the shortest wavelength. Means you remember that for shortest wavelength for each and every series, the value of n can be taken as, that is actually the infinity. For Balmer series, P is equal to 2. And for shortest wavelength, n is equal to infinity. And use the Bohr formula. We know the formula 1 upon lambda is equal to r in bracket 1 upon p square minus 1 upon n square. This is actually the formula. When we consider this formula, substitute the value, and this formula is for shortest wavelength, means 1 upon lambda s is equal to r as it is in bracket 1 upon p square, value of p means it is 2 square minus 1 upon infinity square. Therefore, 1 upon lambda s is equal to, 1 upon lambda s is equal to, it is r divided by 4, because this term is 0, r divided by 4. Therefore, lambda s is equal to 4 divided by r. That must be equal to 4 divided by, what is the value of r? 1.097 into 10 raised to 7. That must be equal to 4 divided by 1.097 multiplied by 10 raised to minus 7. This is actually the value. Again, 4 divided by 1.097, solve this by using the calculator, and we get this value. It is 646 into 10 raised to minus 7, actually the meter. But when we shift this point, 3646, 1, 2, 3 means 10 raised to minus 7, and again shifting 3 decimal, it is 10 raised to minus 10 meter. It means that 3646 extra minute. This is actually the answer, because 1 extra minute is equal to 10 raised to minus 10 meter. And this is actually the solution of the second problem. Means remember, this is the solution of the second problem. Next problem. For Lyman series, calculate the wavelength of the first member and the series limit wavelength. Means we want to find the wavelength of the first member and the series limit wavelength. Means two wavelengths are calculated. Again, for this problem, what is given? The value of the r is given 1.097 into 10 raised to 7 per meter. For Lyman series, means it is for Lyman series, the value of p is equal to 1. Means inner orbit p is equal to 1. For first member, n is equal to 2. And for series limit means longest transition, which is shortest wavelength. And for that purpose, the value of n is infinity. Remember this, the value of the r is equal to this. For Lyman series, p is equal to 1, inner orbit. And for first member, outer orbit, n is equal to 2. And for series limit, outer orbit, n is equal to infinity. And again, use the Bohr formula. We know 1 upon lambda is equal to r in bracket 1 upon p square minus 1 upon n square. This is actually the formula. First, finding the wavelength of the first member. For first member point of view, 1 upon lambda 1 is equal to r in bracket. What is the value of p? P is equal to 1, means 1 upon 1 minus. What is the value of n? N is equal to 2, means 1 divided by 4. That must be equal to, here is r in bracket, 4 minus 1, 3 upon 4. That must be equal to 3 upon 4, it is multiplied by r, means 3r divided by 4. Therefore, wavelength lambda 1 is equal to 4 divided by 3 multiplied by r. That must be equal to 4 divided by, what is the value of 1.097 into 10 raised to 7. Again, find out this. That must be equal to 4 multiplied by 10 raised to minus 7 divided by 3 multiplied by 1.097. What is this value? That value must be equal to 3.291. 3.291. When we solve this by calculator, 4 divided by 3.291, that value comes out to be 1.215. And here is multiple 10 raised to minus 7. Again, shift this decimal point 1215, 10 raised to minus 10 meter. It means that 1215 extra minute. This is the wavelength of the first member for, that is actually the Lyman series. Second one, find out the wavelength, means series limit wavelength. And for series limit wavelength point of view, n is infinity. Therefore, 1 upon lambda infinity, that must be equal to 1 upon lambda infinity is equal to r in bracket 1 upon 1 minus, see here, that is n is infinity, means here is a 0, means that must be equal to r divided by 1. Series limit wavelength must be equal to 1 divided by r. That must be equal to 1 divided by, what is the value of 1.097 into 10 raised to 7. That must be equal to 1 divided by 1.097, and here is 1 multiplied by 10 raised to minus 7. Again, find out 1 divided by 1.097, and that value comes out to be 0.9115 10 raised to minus 7 meter. Again, that must be equal to 911.5 10 raised to minus 10 meter. It means that 911.5 extra minute. This is actually the series limit wavelength. This is actually the formula or answer. Means first member wavelength lambda 1 is equal to this, and series limit is equal to this. Series limit means shortest, and for each and every series, shortest wavelength point of view, n must be equal to infinity. And this is actually the solution of the problem number 3. The next problem, problem number 4. For problem number 4, find the wave number of a second line of the Pachan series. What is given first? What is given? R is equal to 1.097 into 10 raised to 7 meter raised to minus 1. This is the value of the R. Different type of series. Out of that, Lyman series, inner orbit is first. For Balmer series, inner orbit is second. And for Pachan series, inner orbit is third. Means for Pachan series, Aries T is equal to 3. And find the wave number of second line of the Pachan series. For second line means next orbits. For second, n is equal to 4. 5, 6, etc. When n is equal to 4, we get the first line. But when we consider the n is equal to 5, we get the second line. Means here is the value of n is 5 for second line. Means here is for second line. For second line, the value of n is equal to 5. This is actually the given. And again use the Bohr formula. What is actually the Bohr formula? Here is, we know 1 upon lambda is equal to r in bracket 1 upon p square minus 1 upon n square. That must be equal to r in bracket. What is the value of p? P is equal to 3. Its square is 9. Minus 1 divided by, what is the value of n is 5, its square is 25. Means 1 upon lambda is equal to r as it is in bracket. Here is 25 minus 9 divided by 25 multiplied by 9, here is 225. That must be equal to 25 minus 9 means 16r divided by 2. 1 upon lambda is called a wave number, and that wave number is denoted by this. Wave number means number of waves in a unit distance. That is a wave number, and 1 upon lambda itself represents, that is actually the wave number. And therefore 16 multiplied by 1.097 10 raised to 7 divided by 225. And when we solve this, after solving, that value comes out to be 78.00889 into 10 raised to 7. And this is actually the answer of the wave number 1 upon lambda. What is the unit of this? That is a reciprocal of this. And this is the value of the wave number. So 1 upon lambda is called the wave number. And what is wave number? Number of waves in a unit distance. And this is actually the solution. Next problem. Calculate the longest wavelength of lines in Lyman series of hydrogen spectrum. Given R is equal to 1.097 into 10 raised to 8 per meter. First thing, what is given? Value of the R is given 1.097 into 10 raised to 7 per meter. Value of R is given. Here is the longest wavelength of line in Lyman series of hydrogen spectrum. For Lyman series point of view, inner orbit P is equal to 1. P is equal to 1. Longest wavelength means the smallest transition. And smallest transition takes place between the second orbit to first orbit. Means for longest wavelength point of view, the value of n must be equal to 2. These are things are given. Again use the Bohr formula and find out the longest wavelength. Again we know the formula, Bohr formula, 1 upon lambda is equal to r in bracket 1 upon p square minus 1 upon n square. This is formula. In this formula, r is Rydberg constant, p represent inner orbit and n represent the outer orbit. That must be equal to r in bracket. What is the value of p? P is 1, means here is 1 minus. What is the value of n? Is 2, means here is a 4. Means 1 upon lambda is equal to this. After considering this, 1 upon lambda is equal to 1 upon lambda is equal to, here is 4 minus 1 here is multiple r in bracket 4 minus 1 divided by here is 4. That must be equal to 4 minus 1, 3r divided by 4. 1 upon lambda is equal to this. Therefore, lambda is equal to 4 divided by 3 multiplied by r. Here is 4 upon 3. And what is the value of r? 1.097 into 10 raised to 7. That must be equal to 4 upon 3 multiplied by 1.097. Here is 10 raised to minus 7. That must be equal to 3 multiplied by 1.097. That's value must be equal to 4 divided by 3.291 multiplied by 10 raised to minus 7. Again, solve this value by using the calculator, and that value comes out to be 1.215 into 10 raised to minus 7. That must be equal to, here is 1215. Decimal point is shifted by 3 position multiplied by 10 raised to minus 10 meter. Means longest wavelength. And 10 raised to minus 10 means 1 extra minute. 1215 extra minute. This is actually the longest wavelength. This is the solution for the problem number 5. Solution for problem number 5. Means this is actually the longest wavelength. Next. Problem number 6. Again, read the problem carefully and find the solution. Find the wavelength of the spectral line corresponding to transition in hydrogen spectrum from n is equal to 4 state to n is equal to 2 state. Means, in this problem, outer orbit n is equal to 4 and inner orbit n is equal to 2. Means, p is equal to 2 and n is equal to 4. And find out the wavelength corresponding to this transition. Means we want to find the wavelength. Again, use the same formula, Bohr formula. We know 1 upon lambda is equal to r in bracket 1 upon p square minus 1 upon n square. That must be equal to r in bracket. What is the value of p? P is equal to 2. Means 1 upon 4. Minus. What is the value of n? The value of n is 4. Means 4 square. That is 16. 1 upon lambda is equal to this. After considering this, 1 upon lambda is equal to, here is r in bracket, here is 4 minus 1 divided by 16. That must be equal to, here is 3r divided by 16. Therefore, lambda is equal to 60 divided by 3r. Here is 60 divided by 3 multiplied by, what is the value of r? 1.097 into 10 raised to 7. That must be equal to 16. 3 multiplied by 1.0. Here is 10 raised to minus 7. What is the value of the next? Here is 3.291. This is actually the value. And solve this by calculation. That value 4861. 4.861 into 10 raised to minus 7. Therefore, wavelength must be equal to, shift this point, 4861 into 10 raised to minus 10 meter. It means that 4861 angstrom in it. This is actually the solution for this problem. Next problem, problem number 7. How many times is the shortest wavelength of line in the Balmer series? Balmer series point of view, shortest wavelength in Balmer series of hydrogen spectrum is the longest wavelength of line in Lyman series. See the problem carefully. Here, use the Bohr formula. Here is given point of view. We know the Bohr formula 1 upon lambda is equal to R in bracket 1 upon P square minus 1 upon N square. When we consider the Balmer series point of view, P is equal to 2 and air is a shortest wavelength. Shortest wavelength means n is equal to infinity. And shortest means 1 upon lambda s is equal to. Air is R in bracket 1 upon 4 minus 1 upon infinity square. Means 1 upon lambda s is equal to R divided by 4 or lambda s is equal to 4 divided by R. Call this equation first. This is the shortest wavelength in Balmer series. Use again the same formula for Lyman series. P is equal to 1. Which wavelength? Longest wavelength means n is equal to 2. Therefore, 1 upon lambda L is equal to R in bracket 1 upon 1 minus 1 upon 4. That must be equal to R in bracket 4 minus 1, 3 upon 4. That must be equal to 3R divided by 4. Lambda L is equal to 4 divided by 3R. Call this equation second. From these two equations, when we consider lambda L and lambda S, what is the relation? When we consider divide equation first by second, lambda S divided by lambda L is equal to, what is the value of lambda S? 4 upon R multiplied by lambda L, it is 3R divided by 4. Here is 4 gets cancelled, RR gets cancelled. Lambda S is equal to 3 multiplied by lambda L. This is actually the answer. It is important one. Means shortest wavelength in Balmer series, that must be equal to 3 times the longest wavelength in Lyman series. The next problem, that is last one. Calculate the smallest wavelength of line in Pachern series. Again, for Pachern series, what is the value of P? P is equal to 3. And smallest wavelength means n is equal to infinity. Again, use the formula. We know 1 upon lambda is equal to R in bracket 1 upon P square minus 1 upon N square. That must be equal to R. What is the value of P? Here is 3, means 1 upon 9, minus here is 0. Means 1 upon lambda is equal to R upon 9. Then, therefore, lambda is equal to 9 divided by R. 9 divided by R, what is the value of R? 1.097 into 10 raised to 7. And when we solve this, 9 divided by 1.097 into 10 raised to 7 minus 7. What is this value? 8.204 into 10 raised to minus 7 meter. That must be equal to 8204 into 10 raised to minus 10 meter, and that value must be equal to 8204 extra minute. This is actually the final answer. This is all about the problems related to the Bohr formula and energy level diagram. I am stop here. Next time we will see the next chapter, laser and its application. Okay, thank you.